I don't know what school you went to, but we never had anything like this in the school I went to in the 60s and 70s. But these are Lunch Lady Cheerio peanut butter bars. Oh my goodness, they are amazing. Are you ready? Let's go. Prepare a 9x13 pan. I'm going to spray mine, but I'm also going to put parchment paper in mine because when you make bars like this, it's much easier to pull them out with parchment paper than just leave them in the pan and cut them. So I've got these parchment pre-cut sheets, which I just love, and I'll put one down into the pan. A viewer taught me this. If you crumple it up like this, it'll get down in that pan much easier. And if you spray it, it'll stick to the spray and not come back up. There we go. So it's all ready for the bars. Like that. Get you a large saucepan and get 1 cup of Cheerio syrup. You don't have to use Cheerio syrup. You can just use light corn syrup. You know, when I lived in Kentucky, we couldn't afford pancake syrup. So we use corn syrup. They sell light corn syrup, they sell dark corn syrup, and at that time you could get it pretty cheap at the Save-A-Lot. So that's what we got for our pancakes. And then add 1 cup of granulated sugar. And cook this over medium-high heat. Bring it to a boil, stirring it constantly. Cook just until the sugar is dissolved and then remove it from the heat. And it's boiling now, so I'm going to remove it from the heat. All right, I got it off of heat. It's still really hot. And now we have to stir in the recipe calls for 1 1/4 cups of peanut butter. So I have that here, but it says to just stir in 1 cup of peanut butter for now and reserve a 1/4 cup for later. So that's what I'm going to do. That looks like a 1/4 cup left over. So, all right, stir that in. Stir it in until it's smooth. Okay, that's all nice and smooth. And I'm going to get a bigger spatula. By the way, anything that I use in my videos, you can find them in my Amazon link in my bio, because that's where I get these things from, is Amazon. You need 6 cups of Cheerios. I measured these out, and I'm doing something special. Instead of Cheerios, I'm using a limited edition banana and caramel tasting Cheerio. This is going to be really good with this peanut butter. Okay, add the Cheerios and mix well until evenly coated. My dogs, I don't know what they're doing. They've got a box and they're tearing it all to pieces. Oh my goodness. Oliver, what have you got? Where'd you get that box, buddy? This is actually a Lunch Lady recipe that I made back in the day when I worked in a Montessori school back in the 1980s and 90s. And we made these types of bars for the little kids to eat. Okay, I got these mixed up as best I could, and now I'm going to press them down into this pan. It says to press down firmly into the pan. Right. So I know I said I used to make these at the Montessori school. It wasn't this exact recipe. It was something kind of like this. So we'll see how this one turns out. Wow, this is heavy. And it's still hot. And I'm going to press this down in there as best I can. In fact, I'm going to just go get a measuring cup and do that. All right, I just sprayed some nonstick spray on this, and I'm just going to press these down in there. It's supposed to be pressed down firmly. That all pressed down in there. You know, I used to make Rice Krispie treats. Wow, that's hot. Back in the day, and I'd press them so firm that when you took a bite, it could take the skin off the roof of your mouth. So I gotta be careful about how hard I press these down. We don't want that to happen. If that ever happened to you. So for the topping, you need a whole bag. It says 12 ounces, a whole bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips. So I have that. And then you need the other 1/4 cup of your peanut butter. And just because I want to, I'm gonna put in a spoonful of this extra crunchy Jif because that's how I roll. Okay, I'll get that peanut butter down in there. And I know that I could do this in the microwave, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna do it over the stove top. Sometimes when you use the microwave, the chocolate seizes, and I don't want to take that chance because it is a lot of chocolate, and chocolate's expensive. Let me get a pair of scissors. You guys have kitchen scissors? I keep a whole bunch of these in my kitchen. I watched a content creator one time make a cake, and she opened up the cake mix and didn't have scissors to cut, and she just pulled it apart and it just went everywhere. And as you know, I've said it before, I am not a messy cook. I don't like that. For me, I would have hated to have cleaned up the kitchen. All right, so I'm gonna go melt these, stirring until smooth, and then spread it evenly over the bars. So I'm gonna go melt this. While I'm waiting for that chocolate to melt, I just wanna mention something. So I make these cooking videos for YouTube as well as the other platforms. But on the other platforms, they're only like 2 minutes long at most. So this video that you're watching right now is over 3 minutes long. So it's considered a long form video. And I talk a lot in my long form videos. Some people aren't about that. Some people just want to get on with it and get that recipe. But some people aren't on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook where I post all those. So as a service to y'all that just want the quick down and dirty of these videos, I also post a short video of this same recipe. So those are for you all that just need the recipe fast. Now for those that like to just sit back and come into my kitchen and get your cup of coffee or a cup of tea, sweet tea, whatever it is, and just sit back with me while I'm cooking and let me talk with you, I appreciate that. Y'all, I've lost my ever-loving mind. I was over there just waiting and waiting and waiting for this to all melt, and I'm like, this isn't all melted. I still see little things in there. It's that crunchy peanut butter. It's not the chocolate chips. Okay, this is all ready, and I'm gonna pour this over the top. And I know that I've got these lopsided. I can see right now that one end of this pan is gonna be a lot less than the other end of the pan, but we're none perfect. Just do the best we can, don't we? Oh my stars, this smells so good. All right. And because I need to take a taste of this for the camera, I'm making this on my lunch break from work. And I need to get this done in a hurry. I might just stick this in the freezer so it'll set up real fast. Like that. And now it has to cool. This is gonna make a whole lot of bars. So I've cut one, but I cut it in half because, y'all, I'm trying to diet. Smells really good. It's really good. Got chocolate on there? Are you kidding me? That is delightful. I'm kind of disappointed that I can't really taste the caramel banana Cheerios because it's kind of overpowered by the chocolate. Not that there's too much chocolate, that's not what I mean at all. But the chocolate with the peanut butter in it is certainly the star of the show. But these are so easy to make, and they're super duper good. I don't think I would cut them any bigger than this. I would think that a bar this size would be too big. I would cut that in half because they are sweet. But yeah, if you've got a potluck coming up or a family gathering, I would certainly make these. Make that! Yum! As always, you can find the full recipe pinned in the comments or in the description of the video.